Welcome. We bring to you life facts on how to develop and grow a successful lifestyle and achieve positive results through daily practice. And for business, we will give you techniques that enables you speed through your business growth as quickly as possible, even as they scale. We'll teach you manufacturing concepts that are applicable to top businesses. If you're new with us, please subscribe so you don't miss another interesting information like this. So then, these are 5 facts on what you need to know if you own a business. 1. Learn from your business. Business isn't just about how to create a more successful entrepreneurial business. It's about what we can learn from those businesses to improve virtually everything we do. And also, how can you learn more quickly what works and discard what doesn't? And now my question is, what would happen if businesses that were built from the ground up focus on learning what their customers really wanted? And not just focusing on how to make more revenue. The fact is that having the right stuff drives success close and inevitable. If you build the right product, they will come. Most of us, when we fail, we have an already made excuse. You see, starting up a business for success is not a consequence of good genes or being in the right place at the right time. Starting up a business for success can be engineered by following the right process, which means it can be taught. And we are here to help you as long as you stick around with us. You see, entrepreneurship is management. And despite the volumes writing on business strategy, the key attributes of business managers and innovators still struggle on is to bring their ideas to life and keep it alive. There are 2 areas in business that are the pillars in every company: the engineering and product development area, and the business and marketing area, otherwise technical and financial. The truth is that anybody can become an entrepreneur and create a startup. You don't have to work in a garage to be in a startup. The concept of entrepreneurship includes a human institution designed to create new products and services under conditions. Like I said earlier, entrepreneurship is management. And startup is an institution. They exist not just to make stuff, or even serve customers, and make money. They exist to learn how to build a sustainable business. By running frequent experiments that allows them to test each element of their vision. 2. Work hard on your ideas, but get feedback from customers. The fundamental activity of a business is to turn ideas into products, measure customers' response, and then learn whether to make a change or persevere. To improve entrepreneurial outcomes, we need to focus on how to measure progress, to set up milestones, and how to prioritize work. Why do so many businesses fail from their early startups? I will give you 2 reasons. First, the problem is attracting a good plan, a solid strategy, and thorough market research. And the second is that most traditional management fail to solve their problems. And other executives have thrown up their hands and adopted the just do it school. And believe that if management is the problem, chaos is the answer. The point is that business is dynamic and exciting. But what is more exciting is to see businesses succeed and change the world. The passion, energy, and vision that people bring to these world are resources too precious to waste. We all can do better, and we are here to tell you how. As a matter of fact, many entrepreneurs take a just do it attitude, avoiding all forms of management, process, and discipline. And unfortunately, this approach leads to chaos more often than it does to success. I believe that business requires a managerial discipline to harness the entrepreneurial opportunity we have been given. There are more businesses operating today than at any precious time in history. And this has been made possible by dramatic change in the global economy. In effect, the huge productivity increases made possible by modern management and technology have created more productive capacity than firms know what to do with. In this, we're finding some ways to make money, but for every success there are far too many failures. 3. Know the value of your product to your customers. After being launched, high-profile businesses launched in the press are forgotten a few years later, and products that wind up are being used by nobody. What makes this failures particularly painful is not just the economy danger in the company, investors, or even employees. They are also waste of precious resources, the time, skill, and passion of its people. So, we are preventing those by giving to you informations to handle those challenges. Companies judge their progress differently. And like progress, manufacturing is measured by the productions of high-quality physical goods. We will discuss more about this as you stay with us. Business uses a different unit of progress, called validated learning. In this way, business should address all the functions of an early venture: vision and concept, product development, marketing and sales, partnerships and distribution, structure and organizational design. And it has to create a method for measuring progress. This will give entrepreneurs clear guidance on how to make the many trade-off decisions they face, whether and when to invest in process, planning, formulating, and creating infrastructure. As to when to go it alone and when to partner, when to respond to feedbacks and when to stick with vision, and how and when to invest in scaling the business. One good recommendation is that you build cross-functional teams and hold them accountable to what is called learning milestone on their performance. Because when people are used to evaluating their productivity locally, they feel that a good day is one in which they did their job well all day. So then, know the value of your product. 4. Know what is in demand. The goal of any business, especially startups, is to figure out the right thing to build. Things customers want and will pay for as quickly as possible. In other words, business is a way of looking at the development of innovative new products that emphasizes fast iteration and customers' insight, a huge vision, and great ambition, all at the same time. Business also have a true north, a destination in mind. We call that a business vision. To achieve that vision, business must employ a strategy which includes a business model, product roadmap, point of view about partners and competitors, and ideas about who the customers will be. And with that, the product is the end result of this strategy. One fact is that product changes constantly through the process of optimization. And entrepreneurs are committed to seeing their business through to that destination. Less frequently by changing their strategy. Every setback is an opportunity for learning how to get where they want to go. One of the big challenges all businesses face, especially startup, is the challenge of supporting exciting customers while trying to innovate. As companies grow, what changes is the mix of these activities in the company's portfolio of work. In general, a company's failure to deliver results is due to either a failure to plan adequately or a failure to execute properly. Both are significant lapses, yet new products development in our modern economy unfortunately requires exactly this kind of failure on the way to greatness. What most entrepreneurs lack is a process of converting their raw materials of innovation into real-world breakthrough. So then, know what is in demand and align it with your company's vision. 5. Handle customers' feedbacks with full attention. Once a team is set up, what should it do? What process should it use? These are questions we are here to answer. For businesses of all stripes, from young visionaries with little backing but great ideas to second visionaries within larger companies, we often lose sight of the fact that business is not just about a product, or even a brilliant idea. There are more work to it than this. Anything customers experience from their interaction with the company should be considered part of that company's product. In every case, the company is dedicated to uncovering a new source of value for customers and cares about the impact of its product on those customers. The future is unpredictable, and customers face a growing array of alternatives, and the pace of change is ever increasing. Cultivating business is the responsibility of senior management. In fact, I believe a business-only sustainable path to long-term economic growth is to build an innovation factory that uses business techniques to create disruptive innovations on a continuous basis. The goal is to kill things that don't make sense fast and doubling down on the ones that do. And leadership requires creating conditions that enable employees to do the kinds of experimentation that a business requires. As an entrepreneur, nothing plagued me more than question of whether my company was making progress towards creating a successful business. After many years, I started to worry about measuring progress in this way. What if we found ourselves building something that nobody wanted? In that case, what did it matter if we did it on time and on budget? In organization building under conditions of extreme uncertainty, its most vital function is learning. We must learn the truth about which elements of our strategy are working to realize our vision and which are just crazy. We must learn that customers really want, not what they say they want or what we think they should want. We must discover whether we are on a path that will lead to growing a sustainable business. True learning is the process of demonstrating empirically that a team has discovered valuable truths about their company's present and future business prospects. It is more accurate, more concrete, and faster than market forecasting or classical business planning. So, the question is, what should you produce and for whom? What market could you enter and dominate? How could you build durable value that would not be subject to erosion by competition? So then, handle customers' feedbacks with full attention. Thank you for spending some time with us. We hope to see you in our next video.